basically being able to see like the pro tour that's been going on this like starting today, and what I notice is like, wow, the majority of decks are all over the place. That's really exciting to see. I can't wait to see what deck's going to come out on top because I don't know, there's just so many different options right now that people are experimenting with. Like the first analysis that's really coming up is a lot of the like the control decks like that are relying on counter spells and whatever are almost unusable, and that's interesting. I don't think I remember a time when like counter magic was just so bad. um so in that regard, like, yeah, what does it mean for the upcoming meta now that we're here? It's really hard to tell. But really excited to see moving forward what like this weekend what deck's gonna come out on top. Like, and there's some really really interesting fun decks that I've seen. Like there's one gentleman that's playing like a Simic Omniscience deck. Like that's wild. Um, Basically when it comes out, I'm pretty sure it can just win on the spot. And then yeah, I've seen some really wild stuff. So like, um, is it lessons kind of like calm down a little bit just because like people kind of figuring out how to compete with it now? And I mean, the interesting part is that it did not get any tools at all from um Lorwyn. Um which I know the announcers were kind of talking about that. So I thought that was like really interesting and fascinating to see. Um yeah, like what a fun time to be playing standard right now. Um yeah, so I think we'll talk about the deck that I'm going to start playing with, and then we'll just kind of make our way, hopefully, around some other decks. I'm going to try to just do best of ones today, just to try to like showcase a little bit more decks because best of three takes a little bit of time. So I'll be playing like some best of ones here and there, hopefully to showcase enough of the decks. The one I'm going to start with is one that I kind of experimented with before, but now that Lorwyn um came out, like there's an interesting build um that we'll kind of go through. I have not seen this list. I just kind of like I was looking, of course, at the stream today, and the one card I completely forgot again was in stand. There's so many cards in standard, like it's hard to keep up, but like Terror of the Peaks is still a thing. And when I saw that on the stream and I saw that Boros Dragons has been kind of making a push for the competitive play, I was like, there's a deck that I think I want to experiment with Terror of the Peaks in. So now, unfortunately, I am missing um, some cards, but I think this list will give the idea of what it's trying to do. So yeah, the main card is Terror of the Peaks. So basically, we try to cast it as quick as possible. And then we take advantage of Evoke. Because guess what? It is it comes out on the battlefield, so it triggers Terror of the Peaks, which is quite hysterical to me. Um, and like Wistfulness, like you draw cards, you can exile target artifact enchantment. I have one copy of Vibrance. I want to get like four of these cards. It's I don't know exactly how much I want to run, but like it'll just be our experimentation. Once I get more wild cards, then I'll kind of try to figure out what I want to do with it. But yeah, oh man, I am excited for what this deck can potentially do. And then also the new card too, Sapling Nursery. I mean, you get affinity for forest, so any forest that's on the battlefield, you get the reduction. Um and then from there, like if you have Terror of the Peaks out, like every time you play a land, you get a 3/4. That's 3 damage to either face or another creature. And then we also play the Dragonback Assault, which when it comes in, it's just like a board wipe. Um, yes, it's kind of bad in terms of like if we have like Badgermole Cub, Ashling Rekindled, but I mean at that point you're just trying to slam this down. If there's a board wipe needing to happen, like to clear your opponent's board, like I mean you just take the hit and then you're making 4/4s, and then if you have Terror of the Peaks, you're just dealing 4 damage. And then Quantum Riddler, we're playing blue, like why not? Like it's just this is basically like a discounted, like we're gonna hit you in the face as many times as possible while Terror of the Peaks is out. And then for landfall triggers, we have Earthbender's Ascension, so that way we can Earthbend a creature, and then landfall if we have 4 more quest counters. If we start putting +1/+1 counters on creatures and then it gains trample until end of turn, like really good. Shared Roots is again for the landfall triggers, but also to try to speed up the beginning. Like you're mostly casting this on turn 2 if you can, and then future turns. And then Badgermole Cub, I understand that the meta is like really like, okay, we hate this card and we have to get rid of it as soon as it comes out, like especially that black is like very relevant in the format. But I mean, it's no excuse to not run it. Like it's here to stay. Like I don't think, I thought for sure this card was getting banned at one point. Like the meta is just so diverse, so huge. Um like I think it's proven that this card could be handled. There's too much tech for it like not to be a huge problem. um but it's hard to say what the future holds. Like the ban situation is very interesting. Like I don't know if there's a card that requires a ban right now. Like I could be wrong, would be interesting. But and then yeah, we have Wonder Braid, uh Boomerang basics just to keep control of the beginning turns, and then Spell Snare for the Cubs, and whatever. Like there's so many good like 2 drops. Like most of the decks is really efficient, like made to run 2 drops. So it'll be interesting to see where that fits in. My experience with this card, like I was shocked to see this reprinted in Lorwyn. Like I was so excited the minute I saw it. I'm like, I am running this as soon as I'm playing a blue deck, like 2 of, like automatic, like not even thinking about it, because the meta is so full of like these 2 drops that like you have a very good target for. And I mean, at worst case, like, you know, we can discard it to draw 2 cards. Like, I think I'm comfortable with having, the 2. Um, yeah, like I'm comfortable having 2 in the list. Excuse me. And then for lands, okay, this is kind of experimenting. I'm only running like 4 fetch lands. For a landfall deck, that's kind of weird, but because we're playing 3 colors, it is very important that I have a very good mixture of colors to ensure that we can kind of get there. Um, so we'll kind of see how it shapes up. Like I'm gonna have to basically keep like this was just, I was experimenting with this today, so I just kind of got there, like this list kind of finalized. But yeah, really excited for the potential of the deck. I really do like what I've been seeing. I mean, it can get a little awkward. We just have to be very aggressive on the mulligans. Like I probably want one more Ashling, but I don't have the wild cards for it. But I don't know. I'm not too disappointed with how this list looks like now. Um, I think we definitely want like 4 vibrants. Like I think, like now that we have wistfulness as well with exile target artifactor. Like, I mean, I think a braid is almost obsolete. Like, we're just trying to slam creatures down with Terror of the Peaks. So try to take full advantage of it. But yeah, like, so we're gonna run this and just see. Like I said, my goal today is hopefully to just run some decks. I kind of come in here without a plan with these live streams. I just kind of go with the feeling of it. Hopefully I don't get like too oh man, the last time I was on stream it was a bit of a nightmare, but we'll see how things go. So I just want to make sure we are ranked best of 1. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, kind of excited to see what's gonna happen here. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think I'm good keeping here just because the Cavern of Souls. Like, we mainly run this because of the elementals. Like, we're going to be running like a ton, but it's also nice to protect the Terror of the Peaks as well. So there's like, this is a flexible card. Only really necessary if we're playing against counter magic. Yeah, I think I'm just good putting that out. Okay, playing against Gruul. Yeah, I think we're just kind of... I think we're just going to try to outpace this, whatever this deck is, because I think it's going to be burn in very fast. Okay. Yeah, this is firebending, so gotta be wary about that. So I think I want to get blue here for yeah, because I'm gonna probably say dragons. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I think I want to draw a card here, but I think we're gonna try to get rid of that firebender. Ooh. I'm kind of. Okay, I'm gonna be risky here. I want all the lands. Hopefully that doesn't burn to bite. Like, actually, I'm probably better off to maybe just play the assault here. Yeah, I think this is correct. It doesn't really matter what we pick here. I'll just pick elementals just because. But we're 100% wiping the board. Yeah, because I don't know. Okay. Okay, so doing that. Yeah, we're gonna be aggressive here. we'll go ahead, we'll get rid of that. And then we'll play our 2-drop. Okay, yeah, that was enough. Okay, that went well. Yeah, this is exactly, like, this is the game that hopefully, this is how the games are going to shape up. This is exactly what you want to be doing with this deck. It's just basically trying to get early mana, trying to get Terror of the Peaks out. Like, I think that went super well in terms of, like, being able to board wipe and it being effective. Like, if there was, like, an Ouroborite is still a nightmare, like, to deal with. But I mean, I don't know if they were running that card. I'm assuming they should be. But we got lucky, and then we were able to take over with Terror of the Peaks. But, like, I mean, that's exactly it. So you play Terror of the Peaks, and then your cheap creatures that you're able to cheat out, regardless if it's Warp or the Evoke, like, you're just trying to deal damage to take control of this game. So, like, it's very hard to deal with, especially if, like, the decks are, like, that kind of, like, style where it's just, like, Cub, aggro, like go wide creatures and then buff them up. If you counteract that really nicely, then, I mean, you have a really good chance to do some good damage. Play another one here. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping here that okay. Yeah, this is kind of like the opening turns that I want. So, like, card draw, and then, we can fetch whatever land we want. And that's what I like about Vibrance, is that, like, it's search for a land card. Like, it's not a basic you put in your hand. So we can get our Fabled Passage or Cavern of Souls if we want with this. So yeah, this is great utility. And then also the 3 damage is not nothing. Like, we can, unfortunately it's not instant speed, but yeah, I'm happy with this. Yeah, I think I want to shock this in just for a spell snare, just in case we need it. Yep. Again, having it in your opening hand is fantastic. It's just drawing into it could be a little awkward, but I mean, we just badger woke up here. Like, if they deal with it, so be it. Okay. That is cool. Yeah, so that's more landfall. Sure. Do we want green or red? I guess we should go blue for that. Okay. So I could use... I think I'd rather the card draw, honestly. Ooh, okay. Heck yes. Yeah, we'll attack here. If they want to trade, so be it. I'm good with it. Okay. So. Ooh, yeah, Sheltered by Ghost sucks, but. Do have ways to get rid of that. Okay. So the nice thing with dragons, because it deals 3 damage, like most of our cards survive it. Like, it's just really good. I mean, I feel like just bouncing this is kind of funny. We get our Badger. I kind of like that. Maybe this was like kind of dumb, but like, it also helps like to not get them the 3rd chapter. Kind of does nothing. Yeah, I really do like this play. Okay. Opponent didn't want anything to do with it, so it's like, man, like, I don't know if it's just good draws or what, but like, I'm liking how this deck is shaping up a lot. Like, it's doing a lot for, you know, the early turns. It's very flexible, and then you just, whenever you can get Tear of the Peaks out, like, you're just taking full advantage of it at that point. So yeah, we'll play one more, and then I'll go around to another one. There's also like a Ketramos deck that I want to play. It's Orzhov, and I mean, it's exile, but like, you know, it's kind of doing the black and white thing you want to kind of be doing with those colors. It's kind of an awkward hand to start. I'm going to risk mulliganing here. I mean, we have Badger Molka. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I want to keep the nursery. I think we can get there. And then Cavernous Souls, we're just going to name, like, Badger. Just because. Not that we're going to need it, but... Well, Multiversal Passage, so I'm assuming there's a few colors. I'm kind of afraid to figure out what this is, because I have a hunch, and I tried building a deck in a very specific color that didn't work out. So if I see this and I lose to it, I may just lose my mind here. Hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled so far. If this is Fire Lure to Zula and I lose to it, like I've tried to build that deck and it just did not work out. So like I said, if I freaking lose to this deck, like I may just lose it. Hopefully that's not. I haven't seen blue yet, but okay, so I think we want to ramp to try to get yeah, I could potentially be taking a ton of damage here. Okay. It's got to be this. Oh, okay. Non-land print. Okay. Maybe they're not familiar. I don't know if they realize what Sapling Nursery does, but that was 100% like the play. But I mean, we'll take advantage of it. I'm just gonna say Elemental again because it's like. Yeah, they're probably now realizing, oops, miscalculation on their part. But I mean, they can still blow us out. Like, I mean, it's firebending. Oh, that wasn't very nice. It was set up for the freaking landfall very nicely. Okay. I'm going to try blocking here because I am very scared of what this deck could potentially do. Like, we could be seeing a faded... Okay. I'm still okay with the results. Alright, so now we get to put +1/+1 counters on stuff. Yeah, I think we start going on the offensive here. And then we can give all our tree folk and forest indestructible. Okay. Well, I'm very pleased with how those matches went for this deck. But again, like, we haven't seen anything like super meta, but I mean, I don't know what is the meta right now, like, honestly. Like, it's so up in the air, but I enjoy that. I enjoy where standard is right now. Like, there's like, it's pretty much like whatever deck you enjoy playing that can be competitive. Like, I think there's a point that you can play it. So yeah, a huge fan of that. So yeah, like, I think that deck has potential. I'm very excited to see once I'm able to get more Wistfuls and Vibrance. Like, I think there's a real case that that could be a good deck moving forward until, like, Ninja Turtle comes out at the end of the month. Like, the only thing that, like, is very painful is just how many sets are just being released. Like, there's no time to adjust. Like, it's like, oh, there's another set here, let me spend another X amount of money just to keep up with what standard is right now. But I mean, that's why I play Arena mainly, because, like, it's just way more affordable than going out and playing, because, like, it's just, you gotta sink so much money just to be able to keep up with what's going on. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like out of left field. I have been a fan of Ketramos, the New Dawn, for like a long time. I've been playing it in Modern, believe it or not. I kind of have this like weird flicker deck going on. It's like an Esper flicker where it's like you ephemerate Solitude and Quantum Riddler, and then you just have Ketramos as your, value, and it can finish games, especially in those colors when you kind of control the matchups a little bit better. But so this is an Orzhov deck. So yeah, so basically we got the 4 Authority of the Councils, Sheltered by Ghosts, Bandit's Talent. So it's not just pure exile. Like, I don't like when you go for like an absolute like game style and that's all you're playing. You do need a mix of cards, but, like, I mean, with cards like Strategic Betrayal, that just like, the other argument too is I could literally just main board Soul Guide Lanterns. Like, that's a thing that I can do. I mean, that's an option. And then we play the Pompous Pillager. I'm blanking on the Spider-Man name of it, but freaking solid card. I'm trying one copy of this. I may cut it or may add more in the future. Cruel Claws Heist, again, don't really have the wild cards for it, but, like, ideally you want that. And then there's the Karlov Manor card. I believe it's like a source, or no, I think it's an instant where it's like 2 black and X. You pay into X and then you steal that many cards from the top of the library and then you can cast them. So that's pretty cool. 4 Deep Cavern Bats, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then we have Ketramos, just in case you're not familiar with this card, because it's not seen in a lot of decks, like very, very specific ones. But Menace, lifelink, indestructible, so Ketramos can't attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and or the battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and lose a life. So yeah, just really fun card. So yeah, this is more for the card draw here. So whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card, lose a life. Not quite Enduring Courage, but I mean, in these colors, you know, drawing cards is always a good thing. I actually added this card because I saw another deck play this card, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I need more card draw on the deck, and I still probably need more. Bandit's Talent does help a little bit. And then, so the board wipe, I could technically add like actual destroy instead of exile, because there's like a ton of them. But I just decided to, like, if we hold off on Ketramos and you want it online faster, I mean, this is a way to do it. And then, of course, I have the 1 copy. I could argue to maybe go to 2. I mean, it's a very, like, stupid powerful card. Especially in this type of deck when you're just trying to, like, because what's Ketramos is online, like, the best thing you can do is like Sheltered by Ghosts on Ketramos. Like, that's why I have it, because a lot of players can't deal with Ketramos unless you're like gonna bounce it or exile it. Like, and then also it gets around. Oh, I'm blanking, the 2 mana flash enchantment in black that gives -3/-3, and then ward doesn't matter. Like, it gets around that card because it's -3/-3. So I've had people just naturally play it against it. I don't know if it was just like to try to get around ward, but like, it doesn't work against this card. It doesn't kill it. So so yeah, we'll go ahead and play some matchups. This is still experimental, but I'm definitely liking the results that I was seeing. So I'll kind of see like where this is gonna kind of rank up. Like, but I think there's a good argument that with the meta being the way it is, I think Ketramos has a very good spot to be like a good anti-meta deck. Now, if that pivots from like the small creatures, that kind of thing, like, we'll see. But like I said, I kind of like how things have performed. Strategic Betrayal. Like, this is so good against Reanimator decks, like this deck here. So, like, I mean, that's probably the best matchup, honestly, for Ketramos. But like, it definitely punishes like people playing like the Sultai Reanimator decks for sure. Yeah, like, the few games that I played, like, it's fared pretty well. I think we'll deep Cavern Bat, and then we'll do the heist to see if like it's worth stealing anything. Okay. So they kept a very, very high curve, so we'll go ahead and just steal that. Okay. I mean, I think we're all in on the bat. Yeah, they kept a very greedy hand. Oh boy. Okay, so this could be silly. I almost feel like gifting them a card and stealing Elspeth, and then Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, that's probably a dumb play on my part, but... Oh. Okay. Well... I'm gonna steal that. So they can't actually kill... Yeah, they're just going for the tokens. Yeah, I don't see... Like, I think we just... Yeah, I don't know if it's wrong going after Elspeth, but that can get out of hand very quickly. Yeah, strategic doesn't do anything. I'm assuming Fell's going to be casted on Deep Cavern here. Yeah. Yeah, Sephiroth in the token deck is just so good. Oh, okay, so they're going aggressive. That's interesting. Okay. I think we're just game planning. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's a cool card. I agree. Yeah, not drawing any mana is kind of hurting. But... Okay. Those are permanent. Those are counters, yeah. Okay. So I think we have to just exile everything. We will get the card draw if it's like off of this, which is kind of cool. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I don't mind that. Okay, yeah, get the counters, or the tokens rather. Okay, so that gets it out of their hands. Yeah, so trying to go full aggressive here. Okay, so they have enough in the graveyard. So just trying to see. So like, I don't know if there's a way to win this. So if I go... Yeah, that's pretty much game. Like, there's not really any way around it. Yeah. Slightly awkward there. But, like, overall, I don't know. That I think we just kind of got mana screwed a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, it was doing what we needed to do, but just couldn't finish it off. Couldn't stabilize. Like, Elspeth is such a good planeswalker. Okay. Alright. It's not the best hand, but this is definitely workable. Yeah, can't play... I want to have access to white until turn 2 anyway, so... Playing black again, so... I think Authority of the Councils is fine, and then... Oh yeah, okay, that's another card I was kind of... Yeah, actually, this is something I should consider. Like, it's basically, like... I still think the Heist is better than this card, but I mean, maybe it doesn't hurt playing another, you know, one or two other of this card. Like... Okay, so this is... Not quite sure what this is. This is white, black, good stuff, I guess. Exile a card. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is kind of brutal, but... What in the world? Okay. This is wild, like in Mythic, and there's people playing like 250 cards in their library. Like, you can tell it's a digital platform. Imagine trying to, like... This is like... I don't think I remember seeing this since, like, that Standard and Blue Enchantment Battle of Wits was a thing. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm getting punished now. Helping speeding up Ketchamos. Oh. Okay. Well, this is very painful. Got 4 in exile. Perfect. Okay. Well, if we see Ketchamos, if we can never draw land, that'll be good. Not great, but better than nothing. I wonder if we're playing another... I wonder if this is another Ketchamos deck, but, like, I don't know how the heck you're playing Ketchamos in, like, 230 cards, but... Nothing worth exiling at this point. We're ahead on life, so patience. Well, again, not upset about this matchup. I honestly hope I can just end up surviving long enough to be able to cast the freaking... If we can draw it, the flyer that exiles everything but the 6 last cards in the library, that'd be funny. I mean, sure. Oh, I can't do that. It's for power 4 greater. Yep, we just have to pass here. If we can get another land, that's fine. Like, hopefully they can just keep putting creatures out. Oh, that works too, I guess. Like, I wonder if this is like Reanimator. Just, it's got the bringer of the gift card where it swaps your graveyard with your library. You sacrifice whatever's on the battlefield, return everything on the battlefield. If that made any sense. Another tap land. Well, might as well do this. Yeah, this is not fantastic. Definitely not a huge fan. But I mean, we're not in danger. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm kind of low on life, so... Doesn't feel fantastic, but... Yeah, Authority of the Council's doing some work, which is always nice. Very annoying card, otherwise... Ooh, okay. Yeah... Can do it for 4. Okay, yeah, I like this card. Probably would run 4 of this card. Kind of sucks, but that's fine. I will draw an additional card because of the class level 3. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. Yeah, okay. I mean, if we attack, they probably have something, but I think at this point it's just we gotta make something happen here. If we don't, well, the game's not going our way. Yeah, because I'm assuming they can just blow this up. Instant speed. Or not. Okay, not upset with that. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll take it. Go ahead and crack this clue. Okay. Now we're drawing the land. Ah, there's Ketchamos, thank you. Unfortunately, they are full of exile cards, so this might not stick around, but... Yep, thank you, just fueling Ketchamos. that was already on the battlefield, so councils will not give us... Oh, man. Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? Yeah, and like most of my games, I'm noticing this is kind of like the way it's been going. So like I definitely need to tweak it so I draw more. Just because like you can't, if you're gonna run out of gas, like you're not gonna win games. Okay, not upset with this because we're gonna get a card draw here, so I'm okay with this. Yeah, this game is dragging out quite a bit. This is kind of annoying. I mean, at this point, let's just draw... Okay, so if I get the flyer, like, I think this is pretty much going to be game for me here. It's got Menace, so... I guess we gotta go after Johnny, because I'm left unchecked. That last ability is freaking brutal. Yeah, they just need to exile it, which they've shown they have plenty of those. Oh, that's fine. Like, is the strategy of the deck, like, just play every single white and black card in existence? Wow. I don't know. I don't think I could ever get myself to build something like that. Like, it just seems way too absurd. But I mean, hey, if it works, I guess. But oh man, this is absolutely freaking brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reevaluate this deck just for drawing. It needs some card draw, and then it'll be fine. Because again, I like the idea of Ketramos. I think there's a really good case for it to be good, but yeah, I think this deck is just... That's unfortunate, but it'll control the board, I guess. I do have 3 other Ketramoses in the deck, so they're there somewhere. I'm gonna hang on to Beyond the Quiet. Hopefully they don't discard it. Because, I mean, the way they're blocking, if that's what they're gonna do, like, I'm okay keeping Ketramos around. Indestructible. Okay. Yeah, just a mistake on their part. Sure. Holy freak. Okay, so we did not draw land after land. Now we're drawing nothing but land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 lands. Okay, well, we're halfway from the lands. Okay. Try to get something out of their hands. I mean, Bandit's talent, like, when it's getting late into the game, it does some work. Yeah, see, they had nothing. I bet you they have nothing but land in their hand. In there. So, depending on what happens here, like, I could draw potentially, like, 2 other cards. So, like, Bandit's talent's definitely gonna, like, it definitely helps in terms of card draw, but, like, it also doesn't work for damage, too. Like, that's why I wanted, like, I figured, like, this would, like, for this style of deck, I feel like Bandit is a good fit. Because the more you get to the graveyard, the Strategic Betrayal does a lot of the work for Ketramos. There he goes. Okay. So, I think it's very clear what has to happen here. So we're just going to go ahead and clear the board. And then play a Ketramos. And then we'll get a card draw off of it, which is nice. I like that it triggers when you exile it itself. It still goes on the stack. Okay, Abandoned Air Temple is going to really help. Nice. Nope. Not that one. Yeah, it's so good for that. Alright. Well, we're in the driver's seat for now. Let's see if it'll... Oh, I did not trigger. That's fine. I'll do it at end of turn. Okay, so I think we're in really, really good position here. It took a while. It took a very long time. But yeah, the opponent's deck, like, man, I can never get myself to do something like that. Like, that's just, like, there's no game plan is the problem that I have with doing something like this. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's card draw when you have Ketramos out, so... Oh, there you go. Exile works. Really funny. Unfortunately, they gotta choose the target. Don't matter to me. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna have fun very soon. Alrighty. Well, I should be able to do a ton. So we're going to play Ketramos first. Then we'll play the Doomsday Excruciator. Okay, I can't wait to see this animation. Oh, look at that go. That is so funny. Oh, I love this card. That is so good. Yeah. Here, let's do it again. Alrighty. And a turn, we're gonna put some counters. Yeah, Ketramos 253 total exile. Ah, that's so funny. I love it. Okay, sure. So potentially, because they're never going to attack, I can actually deck myself out. But I mean, at this point, with the way the game was going, sure, like, let it happen. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. Like, I mean, even if they were going to destroy it, like, I don't understand what the point of that was. No idea. They probably just killed themselves, I'm assuming, by doing that. And yeah, they're just gonna let the clock run out until it, oh, I hate that. If you lose a game, just concede. Like, don't extend it. But yeah, this was a really awkward game, so I don't know how the heck you take notes from this, but like, I mean, I think it shows what the deck is trying to do, but I think, again, ways to draw cards is an absolute must in my evaluation in this game, at least. But yeah, other than that, it's hard to kind of evaluate. Like, in Doomsday Excruciator, like, there's a Dimir, I don't know if it's like mid-range, it's just Dimir Temple, maybe, is the best way to phrase it. Yeah. Oh, this is painful. Well, I'm gonna sit here, like, I'm taking the win. Like, sorry, like, if people are gonna be that petty, I have patience. I have a lot of patience. So, but it gives me time to, discuss things while we wait for this pettiness to happen. Yeah, like, So I'm gonna play a different deck. Like I think I'm probably gonna speed run the rest of my stream, where I'm gonna play like one game with a different deck. There's 4 decks I want to kind of go through, and actually these are decks that are built. They're gonna be slightly different, but we're planning, like me and a group of friends are planning on going to one of the spotlight series, and we're gonna register for one of the events. So I'm like really excited for that. So I'm gonna play some decks that are gonna kind of highlight what we're gonna try to run with. But I'm only gonna play one game because we're already like, yeah, over an hour on the stream. So I definitely don't want to be streaming for 2-3 hours here. But yeah, definitely I'll do a quick speed run with them to try to like show the decks that we're going with. Like they're not super meta decks, but like I think they're decks that I really enjoy, and they're decks I think that can compete. And again, like because the meta's all over the place, like it's just a fun time to get to see different decks that you can compete against. Like it's a lot of fun. Okay, hooray. Congratulations. Yeah. If I make a mistake in a game, I just admit it. It's a mistake. It happens. Move on. Like, yeah, if you're trying to make your opponent like, oh, I'm not patient, like that's not cool. I don't think that's not a cool move at all. Okay, so the first deck we're going to talk about, a lot of people that run this deck knows. Now, the major difference is we're not running Badger Mole Cub, and one of the reasons why is because, you know, we don't have many copies of the card. So, but because of the way this deck's built, we went for a little bit more of a control matchup. Because like we kind of built it in a way that's going to be like anti like mirror match, so that if we see the Cubs come out, like we'll have Pinnacle Starcage being able to take care of all the Cubs and all that. And then yeah, it's not going to be exactly the same list, but like we have Doc Arlock, which I mean, as soon as that comes out, mana doesn't even really matter at that point. So yeah, like it's a very close resemblance. I really like the aspect that this deck can just like, we can take care of, like if we're playing like is it lessons, you can definitely get rid of like a the talent, or the monument, which are the two biggest things in the deck. So it's like it's nice that because the meta now like relies heavily on certain artifacts and certain enchantments, that running cards like this is like super necessary. um and like I think it's worth running, because like it's nice to hit creatures and all that, but like you still have to pay attention to the non-creature permanents that are like just rampant in this meta. So that was kind of the decision that was made to try to like counteract what's happening. But again, like the meta is so diverse, it's like you're better off, like your main board is just like, okay, stick with what the deck is good at. But like again, Starcage, like because the decks are so low curve for the most part, it's really good, but you can cut that out in the sideboard. And then we have a couple copies. I think my buddy is actually running like an extra copy of this card, which is again, not I kind of do like that. But yeah, for the most part, this is mostly the list that's being run. So let's give it a shot. I'll just play one game of this deck. Um, all right. Okay. Hopefully we don't play something... Okay, that looks like a regular sized deck, so I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, wow, this hand has pretty much the beginning curve that we want. This is great. Okay. Yeah, so turn one Homo. That's always nice. Okay. Mono red. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that reminds me of a older card from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. It was like a samurai artifact that did that effect. That's really cool. Oh, it's only on your turn. Well, I misread that. I don't really play Momo, so during each of your turns. Okay, so this is just straight up burn. Yeah, this could be tough. I mean, we could just literally just airbend it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't think there's a point to cast anything. Okay. We'll do that, and then we'll block. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Go whites, plains. Okay, well, at least at 2 mana, that's going to be a little awkward, so they're probably going to try to get rid of our creatures here. Okay. Our opponent's either thinking or is very upset with the last play. Yeah. Man, oh man. Yeah, and like the 4 Ings at the crossroads, like those are really nice, like to kind of pick up the pace of the deck. Okay, not sure if... I mean... I'm gonna just pass here. If our opponent's still there. That's quite unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening, but it is what it is. Yeah, so, like, the play here, I think, is just a water bend on their turn. That would be the play if the opponent is there or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, if this is on purpose, like, this is, like, that's wild, man. Like, just play the game. If it doesn't go your way, just move on to the next one. Like, I know there's server issues and whatever that can happen, but oh, we'll take the win. It's unfortunate didn't get to showcase this deck, but maybe I'll circle back to it. I'll move on to another one for now. But yeah, quite unfortunate. Okay, so the next one in the rotation, yeah, we're gonna do our Arden Roots. So I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna end up playing this deck or not, but like, I'm a big fan of this deck. Yeah, it features, like, from the new Lorwyn set, Formidable Speaker. For this deck, this is Reanimator, this is Golgari. Like, we take advantage of Valgawat's Fateful into Arden, and then we do have to gotta decide if this is not a fantastic. I'll keep it just because we got such a low curve here. Like, I can Fable Passage, then do something turn 2. But yeah, huge fan of this deck, and like, Bitter Triumph helps us get rid of like the Arden and all that. Like, yeah, this is like a really cool deck. But whether it's still in the, like, I know the big deck is like the Sultai deck, but I do really like this list because, like, Insidious Roost, I think, is a really powerful card, but you got to be careful how you're utilizing it. Yes, I am totally aware that I missed my trigger there, but that's fine. Black. That kind of sucks, but we'll play Insidious Roots. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is a fun card. I love that. Well, it used to be called Tribal, but Kindred came back. Like, that's, I love that mechanic. Yeah, I think we just Insidious Roots, and then we'll take advantage of it with the Veil Mark. Yeah, this was a cool card. Not sure if it's playable, but I like the Mutavault token is. I think that's so fun. I mean, I guess it gives you a land, right? Hmm. That would be interesting for my landfall deck, actually. Like, I just don't know if it's that good. Like, it's good, I think, if you're playing tribal, but other than that, I don't know. 3 for a 1/1. It's like it's got to be a very 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 like strict game plan that it is fully taking advantage of that. Man, this is painful. Okay. Well, we'll get some plants that can tap mana, so that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, the the Bayfongs are so good. Like, if there is a board wipe, oh my god, these are fantastic to have. It's a sorcery. Yeah, might as well. Maybe I'm a little too hasty, but because we're so low on mana, I'd rather just, control the board. I don't know. Okay, so this looks like a shapeshifter deck. So it could be like an oops all creatures. I mean, terrain maulers okay, I see what's happening. This is great. I love this. Yeah, thrumming higher. Oh, that's a good card. Like that's gonna get super scary. I've lost to this style of deck. Okay, now this makes total sense. Like I get it. The problem is okay that with double strike, that's gonna be awful. They don't gain trample, do they? Double strike and haste. Oh, I mean, I could regret this, but I have a feeling that life is going to be a big deal. Yeah, this is why I'm a fan of. We're going to discard the Cactuar. I just don't know if I can outpace this, is the problem. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to step it up. Okay. So, unfortunately, the Cactuar won't have haste. But I'd rather have the threat on the battlefield. Do I have enough to... Well... just in case they blow up the board. I mean, that's a pretty gutsy move, but... Okay. Well, we do get a 3/3 land out of it, so I'm okay with that. Yep, no, it makes sense, because they all have double strike, so if you pump that up... Okay, yeah, they... I get it. Okay, well, I'm not upset with that. I think they could have played it out. but it's because they would have had to have all blocked and like, yeah, the plan like again, Insidious Roots, like that's why I like it because it goes rampant really quickly because of the +1/+1s. They tap for mana. Um, yeah, but that oh man, like seeing slivers is like I don't know, it's nostalgic to see that style of deck like and it's just like one artifact like there is no slivers like other than that artifact but the fact that you have like changeling that is every single creature type you can do some really wacky stuff with that so it's like I think Lorwyn injected like such a cool dynamic to standard and like that's why I'm like such in love with the format right now because it's just so cool what you can do with it. Okay, we'll move on to the next deck. Yeah, we're gonna play some not really Delirium anymore, but like I mean there's you know Delirium-esque. It's basically just like it's just beat down is basically what it is. It's breakout with Badgermole Cubs. I have a nice twist. Oh, it's right in my opening hand. So basically, Draconics Engineer with Afterburner Expert. You try to discard this, and then you basically reanimate it with the one cost. You give it haste. It's able to attack right away. So I've always like really enjoyed. But this is a super low curve. Ah, there we go. Fear missing out. There's Delirium. Yeah, absolutely love this curve. Oh, okay, thank you. I will just discard that immediately. Okay, well I think I'm just putting +1/+1s. Yep. This is aggro, beat down, like... Not upset with that. Okay. Not quite a land, but that's fine. Okay, the opponent's just kind of like... Oh, okay. Yeah, I played against that card earlier today. Man, I mean, it kind of sucks that I have to do that, but... I guess I can just wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. That's kind of a cool dynamic. I don't like it for me, but... second one? Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, we got it. We're gonna do the thing. Yeah, that is always fun when you can get that combo off. And especially when the opponent helps you out. Like, because black is like was so prevalent for a long time, and I mean discard is still a thing. That's why I kind of went with this like afterburner draconics, because like you were just discarding cards, so it's like, well, if I'm discarding them anyway, I might as well make it useful for myself, right? And I mean, yeah, it's still like I've built this since like pretty much when Aether Drift came out. Like I absolutely love the combo as soon as it was released, and I've been using it in the style of deck, and I've just with the Cubs being a thing, like Ouroboros, like I mean this deck just kind of made a lot of sense. Yeah, there was no way to block that efficiently. Okay, well, that deck did exactly how it was built, what it was made for. So, yeah, I am really happy with that game. That was an excellent showcase. All right, on to the next one. So we played Arabana. So we got one more that's built that's going to be played. Okay, this deck here. This is like my pet deck. This is the one I really enjoy. It's gonna be a buddy of mine that's gonna play it, but like, I mean, oh that's a great name. Really nice gamer tag. I like it. So okay, here it is. So Rottenmouth Viper. This is my pet card. Weapons manufacturing. You create the munition tokens, try to sack them to the Viper, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Man, that sucks, but yeah, Phantom Train is disgusting in this stack, but hopefully we can. Oh, I was gonna play weapons manufacturing, but I think we may have to deal with that scavenger very quickly, or that's gonna get out of hand. Because this is definitely mono white enchantments. Oh, thank you for playing that. Oh, damn it, I forgot. It gives the extra counter. Okay, this is probably. This is not going to be a good game. But I mean, they play. Oh, we got to get rid of it. I've lost two. That's a misplay. Like, it's got flash. There's no reason for you to play that immediately. This is a good card. Hopefully we draw land. Well, if not, we got the Brass Tunnel Grinder. Oh, that's sad. Robbed me of my fun. I forgot. We actually took this out of this list. The Sephiroth. We were running two. We're not going to be running it anymore because we're really trying to take advantage of weapons manufacturing and drawing cards with sacrificing artifacts. Two of them on the battlefield is annoying. There's no reason for them to block here. If they block, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, that's what I thought. So we're gonna take out one of them right now. Because again, like with white, like restoration magic's a thing. Oh, you didn't read the mana value of that card. That's on you. Okay. I mean, a Day of Judgment just for one creature that looks horrible. I mean, sure, at this point, like, let's go. They got nothing in hand, it's just top decking. They can get rid of the one Seam Rip that was casted for nothing. Yep. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna keep Midgar in case I have to absolutely draw more cards. Because I can use it for the brass. Okay. Cool. Comes into play tap, of course, so I can't attack with it, but sure. Alright, deal with two triggers now. Oh man, do I really like the Viper. Such a great card. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if I had to cast it, but just for insurance. If they blow up the board, they blow up the board. Okay. Oh, this is so good. The one thing I love about the train is that it bypasses the console. Like, it's so good that way. Alright. Well, they took away our fun, but at the end of the day, we got there. Okay, I'm gonna play one other deck I wanted to feature, and then I think I want to go back and play one more game of the Airbending, because that first game was not very, So I want to play Looting Goods. I really like this deck. I want to play this deck so bad. But the Quantum Riddlers are so expensive. It's a very expensive card, so it's like... Yeah, like if it wasn't for, like, I mean, you can't, like, you need four of in this deck. You can't go without less because it's just the deck is just trying to take advantage of the warp, um, by the Frostcliff's siege that gives it haste, trample, and +1/+0. Like, you can't go wrong. Oh, yeah, this is tough. This could be. Man, I don't like doing this, but I think this is the more responsible play because I can potentially commit a crime. You get a ton of damage there, so I think this is the correct play. Oh, we got it right back. Okay. Did not get punished. Perfect. And that's why you play a 60 card deck, because you have a higher probability. Oh, let's go. Okay, hair repair. Let's go, let's go. I do not care if I lose to this deck. Do not care. Okay, well, there's our... Oh. Man, I think we have to. Let's go. Yeah, so awkward lands, but we'll definitely get rid of one of them. Flip it for something else. Oh. I think I want to keep up the counter spell here because, like, I mean, we're 100% gonna lose if we see Kinship Banner. Yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable. Like, I've seen what this deck can do, so it's like, I think patience is required. Oh. This is scary. I think it's... No. We countered the second. Okay. Oh, let's go. Okay. It won't gain haste, though, but that's fine. Oh. Yeah, we'll get rid of a couple lands here. Go like that. Okay. This can get out of hand. Okay, not the worst thing. Not the worst. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think they just have to be aggressive. Okay. Okay. We're definitely in good shape. Okay, I definitely like playing this. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna tap this down. We're gonna go for damage here. Oh. Man, I would love to keep this, but we don't have the enchantment, so This will just help for... Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go. They both have vigilance. Okay. Now the question is, do we survive? A kinship banner, just like, we're done. I don't know. This is gonna be close, but like, yeah, kinship banner. Oh, okay. 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 Do they win? Probably not. Yeah. Oh man, if we just had haste. So like... Yeah, this is tough. So I think we have to... Oh boy. How do I not die? Man, I feel like this is so wrong. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so I can survive by one, but I need to draw Frostcliff's Cliff to win. Oh, this is painful. So I'm gonna go down to one. So I'm gonna have to replay that. I do not know if that was the correct play. Okay, so I absolutely need to draw that card. So I think we just have to go digging. Okay, okay. So we got there. I have to be very smart on how... Equal to the number of cards you draw on this turn. Okay, so it's equal to 4. Okay, so that does it. So I don't need... What am I doing? Let's just get rid of the lands. Okay, just get rid of the lands. It's fine. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Okay. That was freaking crazy. Okay. Oh, this is wild. Oh my god. I thought for sure I was dead. Like, the amount of times that I've, like, literally just won by, like, at one life point is, like, insane. Oh, like, yeah. This is why I like this deck, because, like, it can literally come out of nowhere. And, like, I think this was the first game where I experienced the deck, like late game, just like doing what it was meant to do. Wow. Like, okay. I don't know if there was a better play. Like, that was a very risky move. But I had the blockers. I gave myself a chance. But boy, that was not calculated the way I was hoping it would. But okay. Wow. Yeah. This is why I enjoy Magic. Like, just the comebacks are insane. But like, that was the only way I was going to be able to win. I run 3 of them. The Frostcliff Siege. Sorry, that's why I run 3 of them. It's like, if you draw into it, and if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Like, oh man, yeah. And like rabbits too. Like, they have like the victory artifact too. That's like a kinship banner, kind of. I forget. Oh, no, it's gonna bug me. I gotta check. I forget what that card does now. Victory. Whoops. Oh, that's Dex. Whoops. I gotta go collection. So victory. Chronicle of Victory. So get +2/+2 and have first strike and trample. I mean, oh, like you pair that with kinship banner, like the game's done. Yeah, and then you draw cards. Like it's 6 mana is a lot, but I mean, man, that's really good. Really good. Okay, so yeah, that's why I want to play that. Is it looting decks so bad? Like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game. We're gonna play the airbending deck, and hopefully, like, we get a better matchup in an actual game to be played here, and then I'm gonna call it quits after that. But yeah, like, I mean, I am not upset of how this stream went compared. Like, I guess it was maybe karma. I guess I don't know. Like, these have been like really good games, like awkward matchups, like, but yeah, like not upset with how the games have gone. This is kind of awkward, but I mean, we got lands, we can do stuff. Hopefully we just don't flood out here. Like that draw. We'll play. Okay, that's a problem. Mono green landfall. Yeah, I don't like my chances too much in this game. I probably shouldn't have shocked that in. I probably should hold up the counter spell. Yeah, this is awkward. Yeah, I don't like this position at all. Like, hopefully they play the Llanowar Elves and we could counter whatever is next, or... I mean, if we just freaking counter Ouroboros... Yeah, we're not countering this, I don't care about that. Okay. So I think what we do here is we need a blocker. And then I pretty much have to hold up the counter spell. Yeah, because I mean, if Mossborn Hydra... What is this? Whenever... I feel bad countering this, but I don't think I have a choice. We have another Doc Orlock, so I'm low on life points, so I have to keep up with blocker. Yeah, I think I got punished for keeping that hand. I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, we do have Restoration Magic up, so I mean, if something deadly comes in... Yeah, that's a good card. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I am definitely regretting keeping that hand. Should have mulliganed. Yeah, I do not see a way. I'm gonna need a miracle to get out of this situation. Oh, I can gain life, can't I? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, that's actually... Okay. Please, we need some good hits here for this. Or we're just dead. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I had the answer there with the... Oh, interdimensional web, I think it's called, for Spider-Man. Oh, that's disgusting. All the triggers. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's... I'll play it out, like, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh. Brutal. Now you freaking draw it. Okay, well, this is it. I need hits. Oh, this is pain. Really? Okay. Oh my god. No way. I mean... Oh, that's a whiff. Oh my god. If I come back in this game, this deck, man. Like, this shows why this deck is wild. Like, I was like one turn away from just absolutely losing it. Now, I'm definitely not in a great position, but I was probably greedy and I shouldn't have tried to I mean, it's a tough call. I'm not sure. I could have tried to bounce on their stuff to try to like minimize the damage, but like, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a freaking miracle. I think I just go down to 5 here, like. Oh my god. So it doesn't take care of the traveling chocobos, but yeah, and Doc Orlock is gonna get. I don't think I have a choice here. I think I have to do this. But I don't have a choice. Yeah, it's not great. But... oh, those Earthbend is like, it's freaking crazy. Do they just keep freaking trample? Until end of turn. Okay, yeah, that's game. Okay, alright. Wow. Oh my god. Well, I mean, even though I lost that, like, there was no business in me being able to come back into the game. Like, the deck shows how freaking awesome it is. And like, had I been able to had one turn, I could have made all them 2/2s robots. Holy man. Okay, well, that was a ton of fun. I enjoyed that game. I really did. Yeah, because I had no business being in that game whatsoever. Okay, well, that was cool. That was fun. All right. Cool. Thanks for watching. That. I really enjoyed this stream. Yeah, it was a lot of fun games. The decks kind of showcase what they were meant to do. Um, awkward matchups here and there, whether it was by the opponent or just the awkward matchups themselves. But yeah, no, thoroughly enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.